I think COVID was a weird time. I remember they shut down the NBA. They shut down all, live events. And the UFC was like, that, we're going to have a live fight. And Khabib was supposed to fight Tony Ferguson. Khabib went to Russia and then he couldn't get back because they wouldn't allow anybody into the country. And so they called me 13 days before the fight and were like, you're going to fight. Do you want to fight Tony Ferguson for an interim championship fight? And I weighed probably like 182. And I was training, like I was in shape like I am now. I weigh 182 right now. But I wasn't like ready to fight 5 rounds. And I was like, and I promised myself early in my career I would never take a late replacement fight because I didn't want to put myself in a position where I would get tired and not be able to perform. And so they called me and I was like, called them, they called me and we're like, this COVID, the world shut down. We have a chance to get a live event going. And I get to win a championship possibly. So I was like, let's do it. And so I, start working out, call them. We go down to the gym, we start working out. 2 days later, they call me like, it's off. And I got down to like 176, 170, 175. And my cousin was hanging out with me there from California at the time. And they called me like, fight's off. So I was like, fuck. So we ordered Pizza Hut and I ate a shit ton of pizza. And I got like 184 pounds. And then the next morning they called me like, the fight's back on.
Oh my God.
I was like, what the fuck? So I call them and we go, and I said, I worked out so hard and they actually moved it to 6 or 7 days later. So it's going to be 18 days away. So I was like, all right, I got more time. So I worked my ass off and that fight was fucking crazy because I didn't think I was ready and I performed so well. And in the 4th round, they, after the 4th round, they were like, I was like, what round is this? Was that round 1 or 2? Like, that was round 4. I was like, no fucking way. I was like, I'm not even tired. There's no way I'm in that good of shape. And so that was the thought I had. I was like, I can't believe I'm not tired. And I fought for this long. Because there's no recognition of time. You have no idea how long you're fighting for. You don't remember, necessarily. You can't, there's no retention of information. And so it's hard for me to recall anything specific from any fight ever. Because I'm just completely intuitive and instinctual. But yeah, I went in there and got there. So there was everybody's closed. Nobody can go to restaurants. You got to have a COVID card to go everywhere. But Florida, was normal. And so we went out to eat, got him drunk. He said he's going to get a tattoo if I win. And I performed great and won that fight. And he got a tattoo.
He gets a tattoo.
My face on his shin.
Yeah.